So it's been a good while since I've done an update video, and a lot has happened in my personal life that will have effect on the channel since then. So I figure it's time to sit down and talk about it all with you. To make a long story short, my life will get hectic for the next 2 years. I got accepted into a graduate school at the university I wanted. I'll have to keep a part-time job to pay for expenses such as rent and pay off the small loan I took out to buy a car. 'Cause yeah, I bought a car this week. All these things are for me to work towards my dream job, which is actually designing and researching to create museum displays. So I'm super excited about it all and honestly very eager for it to start. But I still have things to keep at till school starts. I've got my job, a cleaning job I took on, getting my car ready to drive, finding an apartment near the school, and then moving into said apartment. Add on church, family, going to my dad's softball games each week, and making sure I got some me time. My schedule is very full and will continue to be for the next 2 years. So what does that mean for the channel? Well, don't worry, I'm still gonna do it. I love making videos and want to continue growing my channel, but I'm no longer going to invest the amount of time I have in. I've been putting enough time into this channel as I would do a full-time job, and I can't do that, and school, and work, and everything else. So instead, I'm going to downgrade this channel as being a club, something I dedicate time to each week, but isn't my highest priority. This means choosing what series I want to do the most and removing a bunch of the others. So here's what that's going to look like. We will always have a weekly indie gameplay, so a guaranteed 1 video a week. I love playing these different games, I own a lot of them, so it's no problem for me to guarantee one of these every week. They will be moved to Wednesday, just as I like the idea of a midweek upload. I adore the Changeling series and any other survival series I plan to do afterwards that I play with my friends, so those will continue. I will try to do them every week with them coming out on Saturday, but I can only guarantee a bi-weekly upload as they do take a lot of time. Time I enjoy spending on them, but will not always have. 3 series that will be ending are Media Moments, Remains, and Magical Builds. These guys take way too long to make, and as much as I enjoy doing them, I have to sacrifice some things I love to do other things I love more. So these are the 3 I'm sacrificing. I'm aware I promised 3 Media Moments videos, but I don't have time for them, so what is following is a brief summary of what those videos would have looked like, and after grad school maybe I'll revisit them and make proper videos. I promised a Toy Story 4 video, so I'm just going to explain now the reasons why I dislike this movie, as I promised I would in a short. The reason I dislike it is because it undermines the message so beautifully done in the first 3 Toy Story movies. Woody's character arc goes from selfish leader to selfless leader to teaching others to be selfless to being willing to complete the ultimate selfless act. Movie 4 comes along and ends with him being completely selfish again, with him abandoning his kid and his best friends simply because he can't be the head toy. Everything Woody learned was erased. The other main characters were sidelined and Buzz was made an idiot. These are the main reasons why I dislike this movie so much. I also promised in my another short, where I outlined 5 controversial beliefs I had, that I would do a better overview of my view of a Christian's view on marriage. So this is what that would have looked like. As Christians, we are asked to sacrifice everything to God and Christ, and one of the things he asks us to give up is our sexual desires, and instead save them for a single partner sharing our faiths and dreams. Someone who will allow us to serve God better because we are joined with them than we ever could if we were not. For many, that involves having a family. For others, it's ministering to kids, young couples, or others not your own blood. And even more, it's starting businesses, organizations, or charities together. I do believe this relationship has to be between a male and a female because that is how God designed our bodies to work, and He wants us to listen to and respect how He created us. In the Bible, Him desiring this is shown with the listing of same-sex acts being called out as one of the sins nations did that angered God, and in the New Testament it's shown more by not being shown, as any marriage is only described as relationships being between a male and a female. All this said, if you're not a Christian, then none of this applies to you. You have not chosen to sacrifice anything to God, so you can do with your sexuality and desires as you want, as long as you're not hurting anyone. As I told my friends who are in the same-sex relationships, I'm happy, they're happy in their relationship. I personally found happiness in God, but if your happiness is in each other, then I wish you the best and will do my best to support you in any way I can. Finally, we have the Bible is Evil website, which I promised I would do in my taking down of a different website video. So for this one, I figured I would just link that website article again and let you guys read it. Overall, I just say look at the verses listed and then read the chapter surrounding the verses, as that's kind of all you need to disprove most of what the website says. But if you do have questions or want my view on any of the points, just leave that in a comment and I'll do my best to answer it there. Okay, let's move on to some of the other series on my channels. I do plan to still do update videos for both Ooblets and Minecraft. Ooblets has a lot planned that I'm excited to play and share with you guys, and experimenting with Minecraft snapshots is fun for me, and it seems my audience enjoys watching them. So when those show up, I will still be covering them, with those going out Thursday and or Friday. As for Monday Moments, those will no longer be weekly. Instead, they will be whenever I feel like it. For you guys who don't know, Monday Moments are my YouTube shorts that were coming out on Mondays. These will be consisting of Minecraft-themed drawings, poems I wrote, or fun IRL stuff that I want to share that doesn't need a full video. I might also do Minecraft game highlights or funny moments that I feel don't need a full video but would be a fun short. The main point is I'm not committed to doing shorts at all, and there might be weeks where none show up and others where I do post one every Monday for a while, but there's no commitment on my part to post or make shorts. The last thing is random games I play with my friends, which is a series that will not be changing. As always, whenever my friends and I play something fun and I record it, I'll make a video on it and post it on Tuesday. Like the shorts, there could be weeks with tons and rows, and there could be weeks where nothing happens. Overall, this will look like a wide variety in the numbers of videos I post in a week. You're guaranteed 1, and most likely 2, with up to 5 occurring very, very rarely. In fact, I'll probably never post up to 5 anymore. But these videos will be better quality because I'll have the time needed to make them, and I'll be enjoying the process more as the stress caused by time limits will be gone. This will also allow me to work on other things important to me without fear I'm neglecting this channel, because you guys now know what to expect. Something else this will give me more time for is mine and Star's podcast, World Explorers. We have some plans that I simply didn't have time before to work on, but now hopefully we will. It'll be a bit before we implement said plans, as I want to wait till after classes start, but we are excited for them, and if you're curious, feel free to subscribe to the podcast channel. It's linked in the majority of my videos, and at the moment, a podcast is released each week where a world is created off a random writing prompt. I also have another project I'm hoping to be a part of, but I can't say much about as it's in very early development. Just know I'm excited about it. And that's everything. Hopefully all the changes were easy to understand and follow, and you guys will still enjoy the videos I'll be continuing to post. I'm excited for what the next 2 years are going to bring, and do believe this lowering of videos being posted on the channel is what is needed for me to continue chasing my dreams. But this is all the time we have for today. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!